Hi folks, this is chapter 8 I believe, and I now have found the one job I absolutely hated doing, and that is sheathing the roof line. Even though I divided the roof into a top triangle and a bottom quadrangle, it was a pain in the tuchus to get all of those to line up appropriately, particularly since I only had me to lift them up, check them, put them in place. Oh, for joy. I did fall one time, not on the ladder, but just on the ground, pulling a ladder from one section to another. But the bottom line is each one was custom fit. The top triangles are about 38 inches from peak to bottom of the triangle base. And they are 5/8 inch and 2.5 inch long deck screws put into the joists, I guess, the ceiling joists. And it finally came out pretty good. I still have to secure all around the perimeter. I have one half rafter left to go, and I'll do that next week, but the board for that is cut, and away we go. So I'll show you the inside, and looks kind of neat. The outside obviously is not going to be stained. I will put Thompson's water seal and soak it really good, let it dry, and then put the appropriate roofing, felt paper, and flashing down each of the 6 angles, and then roofing. I think we're going to be using an architectural roof system by Timberline to hopefully match everything. But let me show you what it looks like on the inside. And a little dark, but there you go. And you'll notice that the very peak, I left the hex open at the top, which actually is what you're supposed to do. That's for proper ventilation, so you don't get any updrafts and it just lifts the whole thing up like one big parachute or sail. We are going to be putting another little hexagon tower on top of that, and then a beautiful wind vane. I think we're going to buy a schooner that we found online somewhere. But this is what she looks like. I'll give you a go around here, and I'll come down here, and now you can see those half rafters and half rafter there, and you'll see where I'm missing one. The sheath for that section is temporarily tacked in, and there's another one, and that's where we're missing the other half rafter. So I'll put that in this coming Tuesday, but I was really pleased the way everything turned out. If you take a look at the way everything balances out and everything is level, which is the way it should be, I think it's a lot of fun. And after a while, you probably just won't notice any of this stuff. But bottom line is that I know it's there. Can add a bunch of little trim pieces on the inside to kind of put my little signature on. Each little noggin, which is what that horizontal piece is going to get a trim piece on I think on the inside or outside, I forgot where. They're all cut, they're all stained, they're all properly beveled. And then the screens, we're going to go from that transom ladder all the way down to the floor. And actually it's going to be one screen. We can probably do it in several sections, because there's the transom pickets there, and then transom pickets there, and then down it comes. It's a big deal, but we've got the pocket, the Craig pocket, a hole driller that will make hopefully the whole project go quickly. So there's what the inside of the sheathing looks like. Everything is, boy, is it rock solid. Let me tell you, when you tap on those sheaths on the top, it pings. There are approximately 20 screws holding each of them in, and I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. We're considering putting even other rafter ties in, but probably won't do it. It's a pretty well protected area back here, and it's really quite pretty, in spite of what Irma did to everything. But that's the view from behind the gazebo leading to Charlie Creek and the bridge that I have to rebuild, which is right dead center, just to the left of that tree. But and you'll see my ladder, my 10-foot work ladder here in a second. But in one tree that you can see bent over, that's what the force of Irma did. You can probably just chop it down or just leave it go. So anyhow, that is the long and the short of the sheathing. And it looks kind of neat inside. Very, very comfy, very homey. So it should serve us well, we hope anyhow, once we get the roofing system in, hopefully before any kind of rain. But I'll come back here Tuesday, Wednesday of next week and give it a go to cover everything up. So from Woodwind Acres and the gazebo that we're building, all for now. Bye.